What's up, YouTube? You're watching Cam Gaylor, and somebody asked me the other day to show my entire collection. Well, I'm not going to show my long guns, but I don't care to show you my entire handgun collection. So I don't even know how many I have. Let's count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 16 complete guns. And technically these are guns too, so 17, 18, 19, they're just not complete. So let's go through each and every one and talk about them all. So starting off here on the left, we have the Taurus TS9. Great pistol. I may end up getting rid of it just so I can free up some space and work towards getting something a little nicer. Great gun though. Absolutely love the TS9. It's a Bubitz design, which is similar to there was the Bubitz pistol. And then they went out of business. And then there's the Kimber Mako. It's a Bubitz gun. So it has the side ejection. Unique pistol. It is the sidearm of, I believe, the Philippines military or police force or something like that. And then we have the Taurus PT92 two-tone. Really like the look of this gun with the nice wood grips and the two-tone finish. Great gun. I'll be honest, haven't even shot this one yet, but looks awesome. And then have the other Taurus PT92, literally the same gun, just the regular black model. I do want to eventually get the Taurus PT92 in all stainless. That is on my list of things that I would like to get eventually. Just haven't had the chance just yet. But I love the PT92. If you ever look at the old, what's that Chuck Norris show? Walker, Texas Ranger. He carries a Taurus PT92 stainless model on that show. And then next up we have the Taurus G3, also another gun that I'm probably going to trade off or sell eventually. I just don't really have a reason to have it. Great polymer frame pistol though, reliable, very Glock-like, has that second strike capability on the trigger. Good pistol, but I really don't need it in my collection. And then we get into like the smaller guns here. I have the Beretta Tomcat in 32 ACP. Great looking gun. It's the stainless model, Inox, whatever you want to call it. Great gun as far as looks and stuff goes. I wouldn't necessarily protect myself with it or trust my life to it, but it is a good looking gun. Mine is reliable with like carry loads, like Hornady, it's reliable. But if you start shooting just the cheaper full metal jackets, it has failure to feeds quite often. Next up, we have this Smith & Wesson LMP Bodyguard 380. And mine has been very reliable. No real issues out of it. I carry it sometimes, not all the time, but I do carry it sometimes. I like that it has a safety. It still has that long double action trigger. It's hammer fired, and it is a nice little 380. Smith & Wesson just came out with the new Bodyguard 380, and it's like the stack and a half high capacity pistols, totally different than this. And it may be one that I check out in the future. I'm not sure. I do like it, but I have other priorities. Next up, we have the Diamondback DB9. I think it's the smallest production 9mm currently being produced. This is the Gen 4 model, so the slide locks back on the last round. It holds 6 shots of 9mm. Very thin, very lightweight. You can pocket carry or you can carry it on the waist. It's very Glock-like, and I'm going to shoot it quite a bit more in the future. I just got it recently. Next up, we have the Taurus 605 Poly Protector, I believe is what this is called. It's a 357 Magnum polymer framed revolver. That 357 packs a punch. It's a 5-shot lightweight revolver, and it will cut you a little bit. The plastic is sharp, so you may want to wear gloves if you're shooting 357. If you're shooting 38, it's no big deal. But if you're carrying it for protection, I would carry the 357. That way you can pack a punch. Next up, I have the Heritage Roscoe. Chambered in 38 special. It holds 5 shots in the cylinder. Great shooter, great looking gun. They're made by Taurus. Taurus owns the Heritage company, and I enjoy shooting it. It's one of the more popular guns on my channel. Every time I've ever showed the Roscoe, it is a popular video. So I enjoy shooting it. I like it. They make a longer barreled version as well, but I believe it's the 2-inch barrel version. Next up, we have the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 38 Special. This is typically what I carry. This is my go-to carry gun. It has the ambidextrous cylinder release up top. You can hit it with either thumb. 5 shots of 38 special. And I love it. It's a great shooter. There's no hammer to snag anything on. It's got a polymer frame in the back, making it very lightweight. You can shoot plus P's through it, and I've just had a good experience. Never had any kind of failure out of it. I like it. It is my go-to carry pistol. Let's go back over here. We have a Palmetto State Armory dagger. These daggers are really growing on me, even though I did have the one that had a breakage. They are great guns so far. If they all start breaking on me, then I'll reverse that statement. But as of right now, I think that might have been a fluke. This one looks awesome. It has the older style slide without the mounting point for a red dot, and that's fine with me. I normally shoot irons, but it's basically a Glock Generation 3 clone. It's reliable, it's accurate, and I enjoy shooting it. Next up is one of my favorite guns that I own, and that is the Palmetto State Armory Rock 5.7. I shoot this gun a lot. I absolutely love it. It shoots the 5.7 by 28 round. I carry this gun sometimes, not all the time. I normally dress a little too casual to have a full size on me, but sometimes I do carry it. And it's lightweight, it's thin, and you get like 23 or 24 rounds of 5.7 on you. I personally do carry it sometimes, and I do like it. I would like to get a second one of these sometime in the future. Next up, we have the Springfield XD9 Subcompact. This is the small version of the Springfield XD. I like it. It's got an ambidextrous magazine release. This is one of the ones I may end up selling or trading off. It's got the grip safety. Good gun, but I really don't need it. I have other things in my collection that are similar, and I may end up getting rid of this one. But all in all, the Springfield XD Subcompact is a good one. Next up, we have the Springfield XDE. This is the thin double action, single action pistol that Springfield came out with. This is the 9mm version. You have a ambidextrous magazine release, single stack, so it only holds like 8. In the magazine, you do have a +1 magazine that holds 9. Very thin pistol, but also kind of tall, kind of heavy. It never sold that well, and they discontinued it only after 3 or 4 years. But I do like that double action, single action, hammer fired action. I like it. I think it's a good gun. This one has night sights, and I've got Talon grips on here. It's a cool gun. I personally do like it. I wish it was in 45. If it was in 45, I would hang on to it for a very long time. Next up, we have the Beretta 96. This is chambered in 40 caliber, and it is a beautiful gun. One of the most popular guns on my channel. My viewers love the Beretta 92 and the Beretta 96, and this is no exception. Everybody loves this gun. 40 caliber, holds 12 rounds in the magazine, ambidextrous safety. Great gun. I'm not huge on 40 anymore, so I thought about maybe trading this one off or selling it. I'm not sure, just because most of my guns are 9mm or chambered in some sort of revolver caliber, and I don't know. I'm still on the fence about getting rid of it or not. Next up is the gun that I probably shoot more than any other gun. It is my Ruger Standard Mark IV. Love it. It takes apart so easily compared to the old Ruger Mark IIIs and stuff. So great pistol, very accurate, pretty reliable. It sometimes jams, but I shoot it so much. I don't clean it as much as I should. Great pistol. I love the look. I love that grip angle, and I just shoot it a lot. I really enjoy it. I've shot some rats and different pest animals with it, and it seems to get the job done. And the only other ones left are these frames. Technically, these are guns legally. This is my dagger that had the broken part. I'm waiting on a punch kit to come in, and I'm going to fix this. And then I've got a slide ordered. It's coming in, and it will be a complete gun probably within a week. I'll get it done. Same thing. Well, actually, this is the full-size dagger. I've got the slide ordered. I have all the parts besides the slide already, and it will be complete probably within a week. And then I'll have a full-size dagger. It's kind of like a Glock 17 with a little bit shorter slide. It takes Glock magazines, and I do have a Glock brand Glock magazine in it. So basically a Glock 17. And then last but not least, the Dagger Micro. I have everything but the barrel. The barrels are not in stock. I haven't been able to get one in. But once I get a barrel, this gun will be complete. I have all the other parts. 15 rounds in a micro 9mm. It's basically a Glock 43X. except for the magazine holds 15 rounds with the Dagger Micro. Very cool gun. Can't wait to get it complete. And that is my complete handgun collection. What are my favorites? I would say out of these, I love the two Taurus PT92s. I'm digging the Diamondback DB9 right now. The Heritage Roscoe's a keeper. Love the Bodyguard 38. I carry it all the time. Once again, the Ruger Mark IV, one of my absolute favorites. The Rock 5.7, one of my absolute favorites. And then I'm turning into sort of a Glock guy with these Palmetto State daggers because I've got so many daggers. I'm collecting the Glock magazines. I may get into Glocks, but I'm really enjoying the daggers so far. Anyways, guys, that's my collection at the moment. I'm sure some things will go, other things will get added, and it will be a revolving door. But that's what I've got so far. Thanks for watching, everybody. You're watching Callum Gaylor. If you want to support my channel, you can on Patreon. There's a link on my homepage. You just go on there. You can click the info section, and it should have a Patreon link. You can start supporting me on there. That way I can afford to have different guns and ammo and things more often. YouTube does pay me, but it's not that much, so any support would be appreciated. Also, I have channel memberships, so if you want to support me that way, you can on channel memberships, and there's also a link to my PayPal. Anyways, guys, enough plugs for all the ways to support me. Thanks again for watching. Please leave a thumbs up, and a comment would be nice as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.